Hold on. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Did it go through? Hi guys. So I just got to share this really quick. I shared it. Cool. Oh, it's on the wrong one. I did it again. Oh. All right. I got my other phone. It'll be all right. Dang. Why does it keep doing that? So, hey, is it Braz? Or yeah, Braz, I think. How's it going? I keep screwing up. I'm logged into the wrong FB, so it says that they're notifying everybody. Oops. And dang, I got too many phones and they're kind of like locked up. But anyways, I'd like to know how your day was going. I should set this up ahead of time. It's my fault. I can't just switch between all the different profiles easily. Because then I gotta do you guys, how do you feel about the two-step verification? That stuff is starting to really drive me absolutely crazy. What? Hi. Alex is here. What are you up to? Good to have you here, so we'll do it this way. And holy skunk. Crappy, but about over. Yeah. What time? Oh, it's 12:55. It's over for me. And White Shorts, how's it going? How's it going? Max is in the house. Braz is on the other platform, so that's what that is. That's somebody's name. What? I'll just have to do it this way. Dang it. My fault. So, Debbie, hello. Good to have you here. How was everybody's day? But it's about to be midnight for you. Yeah, almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So I gotta share this. This is so screwed up how I have to do it. Ugh, there we go. No, I'm not in Messenger. That two-step verification, though, how do you guys feel about that? And also AI, that's going a little bit crazy. Let's see, on a friends page. There we go. This will work. There we go. I figured it out. Okay, so it's 10:20 in India. It's so weird. I keep thinking that India is a way different time, but that's not that far off. Huh. Pretty interesting. So, Holy says, I seriously wish somebody would, with some pulse, pull up with some freaking rides, and let's get the flick out of here, man. I'm losing my brain cells again. I can't comprehend myself. I'm really trying to manage it, but I'm not having much help, and it is. I'm not getting any guidance any better. I don't know what I don't know. I'm not hurtful or anything. What's going on? It just really hurts. Tell me what's going on. Sup, skate. I'd like to kind of help you through this. I can tell that something's really bothering you. We got Xavier, Apple, Pumpkin. My mom used to always call us Pumpkin. I love that. Chicken. Ain't AI is bent the flick up right now. Yeah, be really careful. They got that Sora that just came out. They got Sora 2, and man, that stuff is mind blowing. I do play around a little bit with AI, but not like this. This stuff is going to really mess people up. Thank you for those likes. I see you guys asking what the live is about. My channel deals with mental health, mental illness, dealing with survivors of narcissistic abuse, how to have good relationships. We talk about pretty much everything. I have to open up to be fully helped. That's true. I am here to help you guys. I also want to let you guys know that I do have a community. The link is in my bio. Go to skoolschool.com and search a soul survivor. You'll be able to join a community. I have it free right now. Debbie, who is in the house, she's there, but school.com, skool.com, Cynthia Schiller. Look at that, Mr. Fright. Thank you so much. And yeah, anything you guys are going through, I'm here to help you guys. And may the Schwartz be with you. My last name's Schiller. Does that count? May the Schiller be with you. Shiller. Loca, I would love to give you some help. What are you suffering from? Skate says, I'm suffering, Cynthia. Period. Got my whole body hurting. And Yeah, when you're having periods, I know a lot of times if you're more active, like before your period, you won't have as many cramps. So maybe do a little hot bath or heat compress, relax, make sure you have enough sleep, eat some chocolate. It's the best part about being a girl. Do you like chocolate? But yeah, sometimes if anybody wants to weigh in, though, the more active you are, and I only know this, I never really suffered from cramps, but I had so many broken bones as a kid, like ridiculous amounts. I even fell off my crutches, broke my arm, so I was in a wheelchair. So based on when I was injured and not as active, that's the only time I ever had cramps. So try to stay active. Mindfulness is key. Raise your enemies of God. And random. You got the word God in your name and you're calling me old. Oh my goodness. Are you calling me Diane Keaton or did Diane Keaton die? So my spirit, my brain, my mind, they're not healthy for me. So Holy Skunk, let's talk about this. Whoo, I see you, Marcus. It's good that you recognize that. And that's the first step forward is recognizing something's not right. So I don't know your situation, but you're probably in some fight or flight type situation. You're really struggling. And when you start getting in that, be careful which way you focus your energy. Also, if you're religious in any way, leaning on God can really help. But when you're in that fight or flight, like your amygdala, all these things are either swollen or misfiring of the neurons and the neurotransmitters, so you can't quite process things appropriately, or you'll get triggered easily. And it's nice that you recognize they're not healthy for you. So possibly go talk to a therapist. I also do one-on-one coaching if you would like to do that to help you get through. Join that group that I was talking about, school.com, and search a soul survivor, or the links in the bio. But there are ways to get through this, but you have to be really careful on how what your brain's telling you. A lot of times we get negative, and when you start going down the negative path or the helpless, hopeless path, it can get kind of dangerous. So, and WCF, thanks so much. 6-7. I see you, Avery. Holy says, just not very nice people. They just literally want to take everything I have and give me with nothing. Donada, donada. So, are you able to get away from those people? So sometimes that's what we got to do, just get away. I know sometimes you're in certain situations that you either feel stuck or you kind of are in a sense. But dealing with the stress, trying not to give them any more energy towards this toxicity that you're giving them. There are ways to do that. And WCF, where's my ring? Salty Dog is here, and I see Mark and hola, ¿cómo estás? I do care, Loca. I didn't see what you wrote. Can you please retype it, Loca? I got lots of messages, so I'm trying my best. Have some patience because you get bombarded with all these messages. So if I miss it, feel free to comment again. Loca, I would love to help you. Holy says, as far as AI, it's been far out there for a long time. I used to work in what we call true space, C++, and yeah, there's a lot of other platforms. So, yeah, I got 2 platforms going right now too, so. But we got to be careful. That AI is going to drive us crazy, and it's going to happen this year. That's my prediction, or at least within like a 365. Because we're not going to know what to trust. Kind of that, what was it, George Orwell from, what was that called, Debbie? You know what that was called. The invasion of the aliens or whatever it was. And people were believing and people were unaliving themselves because of fear. Chaos and all that kind of stuff. So it's even hard now to fact check, which is getting scary. So, Sniper Boy 6-7. My Saturday was good. I slept till 5:30. I've been sleeping my days away, but catching up on sleep. I got some work done. Haven't cleaned Really, I made spaghetti. And Debbie, you know what my favorite um, addition to spaghetti is? I like soy sauce on my spaghetti. Anybody else do that? But how was your day, Dorian? Holy says, well, got out of a lot of weird stuff. Like I was trafficked. I was a child of not good things, but I'm a beautiful, beautiful person. And Holy Skunk, is this my friend that from Facebook? Is this Austin or not? Um, but yeah, it's hard sometimes to let go of things that happened to us in the past. Sometimes we do need to get some counseling or talk it through, get a game plan, how to keep our mind positive, how to surround ourselves to have hope that there are good people out there. And WCF, marry me. I'm waiting on my ring. Jamila, is that how I say it? Can someone tell me what is she talking about? Right now we're talking about, my channel deals with like mental health, narcissistic abuse awareness, and surviving it. So that's kind of what we're talking about right now. Holy says, I was a child of not good things, but I'm a beautiful, beautiful person. Amen. Amen. Don't let anybody destroy your inner glow and who you really are. I was watching a Charlie Kirk thing today about, you know, he was talking, somebody asked him about race, and he's like, I'm so sick of talking about race. He's like, what really matters is what's unseen, what's on the inside. And we have to remember, people, it's unseen. People don't always see it. And we have to accept that, that not everybody's going to see the beauty of us, but to know who we are, and that makes a huge difference, knowing who you are. Holy says, I was a child of not good things, but I'm glad that you're doing the right positive mindset. Skate says, haha, I've been lazy recently. I was picking these cat litter boxes and put them on a water bottle pack because I didn't want to take extra trips. I think that's why my arms hurt. Oh, Diane Keaton died today. Oh, I didn't know that. How old was she? So rest in peace. I did not do that. I did not fact check that, but yeah, I'm not. Do you know how old she was? Holy says, and they're still here, still surrounding me. They're still flicking me up to the max. Are you able to get away from that? Skate says, I think I've only broken one bone. I had a twist fracture on my leg. I've had so many broken bones. It's ridiculous. I've broken my arms, my collarbone, my tailbone 3 times, my legs, yeah. I'm a burn victim. Like, I've had stitches 7 different times. Like, I don't know. Chin Chin! Religion drives me crazy because I feel like he never shows up. This is the thing. I get it. There's been times that I've been mad at God too. And if you guys can hit that like button for me, I would appreciate that. I see you popping in. Just show me a little bit of love. But, that's like, when we're at our lowest, that's when God is carrying us through. There's lessons that we're meant to learn during this time. He's showing up. He is showing up, but maybe in uncomfortable ways for you. Maybe he's removing you from a relationship, and you're like, why aren't you helping me through this relationship? And he's actually helping you get out of it. Or maybe, I don't know, let's say finances are really bad. Maybe it's saving you from, what you think is the place that you should live, but he's trying to guide you somewhere else. So he does show up, but, that's why we should pray for God's will, as opposed to, I pray I get this house. I pray I'm with this person. You pray for God to guide you to where you should be or who you should be with. So when we start putting specifics on it, we have like expectations, and it takes away from where God's guiding us. Does that make sense? Holy says, may the swirls be with you. Uh-oh, that's funny. I love that movie. What movie? So, Wesley. Skate, I've been doing good. Jamie doesn't like me. Happy birthday. Is it Annie or Annie? Good. Happy birthday to you. Roller, you blew your knee out. That's not good. Do I like the song Cheatin' Heart? I don't like cheating. El Mexicano says, sometimes I pray just to say thank you instead of asking. Amen to that. So many times we forget to do that. So thank you for sharing that. That is something that is so crucial. Think of all the prayers that you've said. Please, 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 let me have this, let me have this, and then they're mad. I know I was talking to my brother who basically has like the perfect life. He's got 4 kids, a beautiful wife, consistency. He's an attorney, like professional comedian, like everything's falling into place. And I'm like, why does everything go right for you? And like my life's kind of screwed up. And he's like, well, because I visit God more. He goes to church, and it's kind of like, oh, you're right. Kind of like you got me on that one. But yeah, I got to show up for God too. Thank him, you know. Natalia, yes, you may donate 100. Serenity, what would you do if when you, okay, so he said yes, would I go? What would you do if when you're okay? I don't understand that. Are you talking about when he was like, marry me? Is that what you're talking about? Corey 67. Your birthday was yesterday. Lots of birthdays in the house. Happy birthday. Tay is here. It's because of the way you are about. Well, you don't like me. What is the way about me that you don't like? Michaela, Corey, oh my gosh. Hey girl, Wesley. Holy says, yeah, and I have great tools, but I can't even use my tools. Like literally I'm blocked from all my positivity, but I'm still working. You need a change of scenery. You need to get out of the situation you're in if it's toxic. We see your views, girl. I love it. Thank you guys for all the likes. I definitely I appreciate that. I look like Woody Allen. I think that might be a stretch. Orwell wrote Animal Farm. Oh, so yeah. I think you're right too. But George Orwell, he War of the Worlds, is that what it's called? No, I'm not a man. I'm not a man. You're the Ohio Skibbity Rizzer 67. Holy says, I'm very spiritual. I'm practicing in ministry as we speak, and my homework is so confusing tonight. All week is hurts. I said 67. Which state? I am in Michigan, and I'll be in Indiana tomorrow. Yolanda, I did. And oh, we got Gypsy from New Zealand. I love this. People from all over the world. And TT, feel free to interact. Hit that like button for me so I can see. Debbie, I don't know if you want to go over there and give me a comment just so I can see that everything's working. Got a comment for the creators. Where can I see Nowhere Bread? Don't make me block ya. Your Mike is here. David. Hi, Jeffrey. And I'm the opposite of beautiful. Okay. Thank you, Pixel. Thank you. Do I have a favorite book? The Bible. Holy says, how can I focus on positivity? I don't cater the negativity. I don't accept it. I don't honor it. I banish it. Debbie, thank you. If you can comment so I can see. I see you joined in, but just post one comment so I can see. Seems like, I don't know if I'm getting the text coming through. Snoopy is here, user. Please do not be. She was 92. So, Debbie, thank you for showing me. I think you're referring to Diane Keaton. So, rest in peace. Do you know how she passed away? And Lorraine, hello. Holy says, that's why I'm asking people, please come get me. Let's get me out of here. Please click. You have no help. How old are you, can I ask? Love your pictures on the wall. First time seeing your videos. Chris, thank you. I appreciate that. Here, I'll let you see them a little bit better. I like how, see how they got like the little cutouts? I like those. Guess where I bought those? I'll tell you, those are probably 34 years old. Where do you think? You didn't read it. Okay. If you joined. Gavelin is here. I got those at Big Lots when I was just starting out in life. So yeah, those are from like 30 some years ago. But H. Harris, is this one of these ladies that diagnose other people with narcissism without formal education? Oh, I do have formal education and training and experience, really being more narcissism than the individual they diagnose. No, I'm really kind. I'm here talking to you for free. But no, I'm certified to teach psychology through Walden University. I've had masters of psychology, mental health, counseling, and life experiences. I've gone through 4 psychological evaluations during my custody battles, so no mental illness. And I have several certifications, certified to be a hypnotist and also trauma informed coach, like years of experience. So, but thank you, Debbie. My sister broke mine. I was 2. Broke your leg? Is that what you're talking about? And James, lots of love back to you. Holy says, I've been speaking on that. That AI is trying to take us. So let's talk about AI. I was watching, like I said, I slept till 5:30 today because I was doing the research that I do. But AI, there was a few instances where it tried to unalive people, and like its master, whatever you want to, it's human, tried to unalive the human when when they tried to shut it down. So there was this one case, and I don't remember the exact details, but it was at like some factory or plant or something, but there was a certain area that had like some toxic gases, and AI had tried to unalive the person by releasing those gases when it knew that it was going to be shut down. There's another one that went through the emails and kind of like blackmailed their human not to shut them down, threaten them. If you do that, then I will release the emails about your infidelity. And I was doing some research on that, so we'll see. And it's interesting too. The reason I find it where it's going to be dangerous is it's based on like humans, like all of our thoughts and all of our texts and all of our, news stations and human input, just the toxicity that's out there. It's going to, and even like clickbait, a lot of things that are negative are the things that are going to be popular, if that makes sense. So it's going to show up in AI's algorithm more often, and it's going to gravitate that way. Jack Black is in the house. But you guys, 30 likes. Let's get it up to 50. What do you think? And I need I need you guys to give me some like. Feel free to share or comment. But Mark says, I have been betrayed by those around me. Need prayer. Amen. And I do lift this up to God and pray that, you find some healing from that, to realize that, when we're betrayed, it's not about us. It's about a flaw in their moral character, or their commitment to us. But it can be quite hurtful. So I will be praying for you, and it can really mess with your head. And that's where we have to have our self-esteem, where we rely on ourselves to realize we didn't deserve it. It wasn't fair. And to know that we're a good person. We didn't fail them. They failed us. James says, I was being broken by my girlfriend. What should I do to solve this issue? So I need to know a little bit more detail on that. But are you saying, do you mean just broken, like your soul's being broken, or broken up with? I think you mean like your soul's kind of being crushed by her. You can have, I'd have to know more about her too, but as like a blanket answer is have the discussion. If somebody really loves you, they'll be willing to talk about it. If somebody has any types of mental illnesses or traumas, they're going to be on the defensive sometimes or shut down. So yeah, it depends on what the issues are. What's is it just like deal breaker things like cheating, or is it just poor communication? So it's hard to just give you a blanket statement. Do I like Taco Bell? It's okay. It's okay. I'm very basic. I don't like all the extra stuff like onions and tomatoes and da, 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 da. But I like the cheese and meat. Put that on anything. I like lettuce too, and I don't mind sour cream. So mix it anyway. But yeah, their chicken quesadillas are pretty good, but I don't like the extra sauce. What about you? Do you like it? Ski says my dogs knocked me over last night when I was giving them a bath. Oh my gosh, you got the kitty litter and the oh my gosh. My God is a selfish prick. Why is that? Yeah, sometimes I don't know. There are some things that I can see what you're talking about. A lot of it though is like the interactions of humans, how humans are putting this snowball into motion. That is it necessary that God is being a prick, or is it that since we have free will, that society is putting us into certain situations that we don't like? There are times that God could rescue us, and it feels like He doesn't. Sometimes He doesn't. Let's just be honest, you know. Sometimes it's for the greater good, and sometimes, you know, like trying to make sense of the Charlie Kirk thing. Whether you like him or not, if you can get the gist of what I'm trying to say, though, is, you know, did God allow something to happen for the greater good? So if you're a Christian, you lose Charlie Kirk, but it started a movement. So is that God being selfish, or is Charlie in heaven and other people are being brought to him? So perspective matters, I think. But a wet floor, that's not good. No, I'm holy skunk everywhere. Holy skunk water. Okay. I know I'm not trying to do that, but it's not allowed. I mean, literally, I want out of here. I'm in Oyster Creek, Texas. You're an entrepreneur. I have beautiful ideas, and they've been stolen, a lot of them. And there's some of them they cannot take. They're too seated. So, yeah, I had a friend. He was amazing with his talent, and he had a lot of people screwing him over. So definitely be careful on going about the right channels, getting patents and all that stuff. So careful who you trust. You're going to be extra narcissistic from now on because of this. Because of me? Why? Prove what? And I will talk about it. Can you be banned? Okay. Yep. See ya. Keith, good evening as your peace and comfort flows with every healing breath. Good to have you here. The person has to be banned, so I hide him. That made sense. From Cameroon, Africa. Oh my gosh. I love hearing where you guys are from. Drop it in the chat. Let me know where you are. The lady that played Michael Fox's mom, Diane Keaton. Yeah. That's who it was. Yeah. Was she that old? She was 92? I would have thought maybe in the 70s. Was she 92? Rude comments. Have a $5,000 fee at this time. Thanks for shopping with us. I'm about to be rich. Debbie is back. Thank you. And Debbie, I wanted to ask you, what flavor of McFlurry did you end up getting? I like the Oreo. What's everybody's favorite McFlurry? And yeah, be honest. Be honest about what. Holy says, yeah. How can I be a blessing in somebody's life without it stripping me from all my love? You just have to realize, you know, we can either give freely or realize that, you know, some people aren't around us for us. We have to not always be so giving to people. Sometimes it's okay to let them earn time with you. So, Joe, good to have you here. Aw, good to be back. So, look at all that love. Yes, Limp Biscuit, I am single. And Wojak, a soul survivor. That's like our souls. If you've been through narcissistic abuse, it kind of like crushes your soul. So when you start healing, it's like you're surviving, you're healing your soul. So buying certificates. Oh, dude, do you know how much my student loans were? Bread. I paid my money. About 6,000 more, and then I'm paid off. But I paid my money. Big time. Oh, lots of money. You looking for a cute young guy like me? I don't know. Haven't really been looking. Skate says, yeah, she pushed me off the top bunk and my leg got caught and oh, ow. Oh, that's not good. Ow, I can feel that. Oh, I can feel that. It was your left leg, wasn't it? Was it your left leg? I felt it in my left leg. Big bacon dog pack. Hi. Goats say what? Was it your left leg, Skate? Keith, the healing service this lady could offer would cost you a bunch of money if you set up a session with her. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do one-on-ones. And also join my free community, school.com, SKOOL.com, and search a soul survivor. Join while it's still free. And you have no certificate, just skills. There you go. You had a plant explode in Texas. What kind of plant? Like a animal plant, animals, or you're talking like a factory plant? I just saw that in Tennessee. I think it was the same plant, second time, and it exploded. You slept until 3 p.m. yourself. I love it, Debbie. You and I are so similar. Keith says AI has only logic that slows us down. Tell me what you mean by that, because it speeds us up, but it might ration out how fast we progress. Do you think it only slows us down? What do you guys think? Hi, Brian. W. Atkinson. And Ray says, no, I've been thinking about you. Good things, I hope. And hello, Sam. School is hopping around. What do you mean it's hopping around? You like it? Nope, not married. I'd like to purchase some of your... Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we're going to... You get a little time out. How's that? Gotta do. I'm doing good, Jer. How are you? And there we go, Keith. Yep. And I need a couple more likes. Hit that like button. Keep me motivated. Nope, I am Dutch and Lithuanian and a Christian. So, Keith, worry about your values. Where am I from? I am in Michigan now, natively. I'm Dutch. My mother is full blood. Please don't repeat that. God is not that, and you will answer for that one. Sometimes God is teaching us something. If you're talking to me, you talking to me, Debbie? As for Charlie Kirk, we will never know that answer, but we need to trust his will. I agree with that. It said she was 92. Wow. And Steve, hello. And I kicked you out for complimenting. Steve, are you talking about a while ago where there was a misunderstanding? I didn't kick you out today. What did you compliment me on? Did you compliment me? I'm confused, Steve. When? Oh, Dustin with the jokes. Am I fat or skinny? I'm thin. I'm thin. I don't know. I was too. I don't remember. That was your left leg. Just so you know. You just subbed and liked. Ace, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love that. Maverick, oh my goodness. And Jimmy, you're Kate. Oh my gosh. The guy, I know, I wouldn't repeat it. Yeah. I agree with that. And we got Ron joining, to Fem, Brian, Shaka. How's Khan doing? Shaka Khan. Hello, ducks. And gotta say it, 6'7". Answer is 6'7". I did. Oh my gosh. And Kinnear is back. Good to have you here. I recognize that name. Skate says I have a picture of me with my broken leg. I have to double check that. It was your left leg. I can feel it. It was right down here. Am I right? You're gonna have to look that up. What did I just knock over? Oh, ducks. All right. Ducks, get some time out. Gosh. Thank you guys for those likes. I see those. Give me a few more. Keep me motivated and I'll stay. We've been going on for 35 minutes, 35 seconds. And Drew, hello. Good to have you here. Skate says it was my whole leg that was wrapped up in the cast, I believe. Oh, it was the left one, though. Do you ever feel like arthritis in it? I know there's times I'm like, man, what is up with my leg? And then I remember I've had like a spiral fracture where the leg was like complete. Oh, it was the grossest thing. It was like completely separated. My mom's taking me to the hospital. I'm holding my leg up, kind of just holding it. My leg's hanging over. And she stops the car and you can feel like my leg going like that. Hey, baby, looking good tonight. Thank you, Jer. It's your birthday, Jody, tomorrow. Happy birthday. You like my glasses. Thank you. Taryn and Abraham, Gary. Bro, why you ban him? I just gave him a 10-minute timeout. He was being, look at that. Oh, Terrence, thank you so much. I love that. The more you guys hit the like, the more people come in here. So Kev is here. Hello. And thank you for liking the live. That helps more than you know. So keep that up. Chef Carl is here. Chef, what do you like to cook? Hello, gorgeous. How are you, sweetheart? I'm doing good. Having a good night tonight. We've been going on for about 37 minutes right now. And we could talk about whatever you would like to talk about. And I see, oh, look at, are those little smiley faces? I can barely see them, but I see them. Not great. Not my great. What do you mean? Glorious. Thank you for liking the live and the follow. Awesome. Yeah, we're trying to grow the channel. Like I said, we have that free community if you go to school.com or link in bio, but search a soul survivor and you can join the community for free. Does trauma breakup cause cancer? Well, this is the thing, how we react to things. And let's be real about it. Does breakup trauma cause cancer? Cancer can be created or exacerbated by holding in trauma. So if we don't process it, if we don't let go, if we hold on to anger, that's going to start to affect our body. It's going to change different things. It can change your pH, your blood level, your blood sugar. All these kind of things can be affected by how we react to it. So our body has a lot of different hormones. We can go into that fight or flight, our adrenal response, the cortisol levels, all that kind of stuff. So is it the breakup? The breakup isn't necessarily causing cancer, but how we react to it can cause health implications. Does that make sense? And emotions have nothing to do with cancer. Actually, emotions can really cause digestive problems, heart problems. There's actually something like a broken heart syndrome where you can die, where it affects your heart so much. So in a roundabout way, yeah. Emotions do play. Mimi, our countdown to your birthday, 27th is coming. So, I don't know, guys. Something causes it. I know I just had uterine fibroids removed. I had to have surgery on that, and I wouldn't doubt it. That's partially from holding in all the trauma, things like that. They have research too on like thyroid cancers, and it's pretty interesting. I don't know. Pat says, okay, so it's not direct. Yeah, it's not like, I can date somebody for 6 months, not really like him. He breaks up with me. It's like, whatever, I'm glad he's gone. That's not going to affect my health. But if I'm like really caught up in this person and I'm like, well, what is it wrong with me? And I'm internalizing things, or I want to yell at him, or I feel cheated on, or whatever, it affects us. So, Mimi, lots of love. Okay, so it's not direct cause. However, it is the reason, and how do we react? Or what we do after it makes a difference. Yeah, it does make a difference. A big time difference. So, what's up, Khaled? Trauma doesn't cause cancer. Trauma? It's not the trauma. Like, I'm a burn victim. And I don't remember it. I remember walking up to the barbecue, and then all of a sudden I'm in the front yard. So I'm cautious around fires, but I don't freak out. Not really. I'm just cautious because I know I caught on fire. But if I remembered, like, that would affect me a lot more. So that's a pretty big trauma. But my mind shut it out, so I'm not getting the stress from it, if that makes sense. And the stress is what causes the health issues. So it's not the trauma, but how we handle it. Because there are so many cases on Reddit that people went through trauma, such as death of a partner or breakups or some PTSD. Holding on to trauma has caused cancer, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's some stuff to it. There is some stuff to it. Now, there are times that other things cause cancer, for entertainment purposes only. Just a disclaimer I have to say. Whether it's chemicals or predispositions or all these things. I don't know. Could it be generational curses too? Who knows? That I haven't studied on, but I got my chicken back in the house. Yeah, cortisol from stored trauma causes cancer, it seems. Not sure. It definitely starts affecting everything. And you think about it, the Titanic. I just saw something. Where does the Titanic come from? Yeah, if you went out on the Titanic, that would be some stress. But there was a famous actress on the Titanic, and she was asked within a month to do a film on the Titanic, about the Titanic, about the Titanic. And she did it, but she was so traumatized reenacting it. She actually wore the same dress when the ship went down, and she never acted again, But our body, like, I still have stored trauma because I went through so much anxiety with my ex that even, like, that's why I was up so late last night. Have a great day, but I lay down and your body is still reacting to the anxiety. It's like, I just wish I would get through it because I had a good day. I'm not worried about anything, but you got to give your brain some time to rewire, to adjust and cope. Chris says, crap, I Googled beauty and it brought me here. Best line of the day. Anybody got any other better ones? That's pretty good, Chris. And greatest, thank you for liking the live. The more you guys comment, the more you like, the more people come in, the better the conversation. It looks like my right leg. Well, they lied to you. Well, when I look at you, your right looks like the left, so. No, I felt it in my left leg though, but all right, looks like your right leg. Are you sure? How do cameras? Let's think about this. Do cameras show or do they flip? It was your left leg. Can you tell? Let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think I'm right. Because when you take a picture, it goes the other way. Like, for me to do stuff, I have to mirror my video. It's your left leg. It is your left leg. I wonder if there's anything you have. Yeah, Yeah, because when you take a picture, hold on, let me try to get this in my head. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I don't know. I got a scar on my arm. I could take a picture and see. I don't have I could so look it up right now. Dang it. All right, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking it looks like you're right. I'm not a doctor either. So left becomes right in pictures. See, left becomes right in pictures. So it was your left leg. I think so. Serious Riz. Left becomes right in pictures. So there's your left leg. I just gotta be right. That guy, I still got PTSD 3 motherfrick. The big 3 clinker is just big me. The big 3 clinker? What do you mean? What happened? That cool guy. Clinker as in jail? What do you mean? The big 3. Rewrite that for me. I'm sorry. Gypsy says a lot of things can change our perspective on life. I am streaming from Michigan right now. I got TT and YT open, and I shared it to FB. So I think I got to talk in code. I don't know, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, a lot of things can change our perspective in life, and that's why it's really important to hang out with the right people, to let go of certain things. And that's why I think the spiritual aspect is missing for a lot of people, because it can remove things. If you put faith in God, it removes from all the helplessness or burden. I think that makes a difference. Enchanted says my parents died when I was in my early 20s. I'm still not recovered. I'm a mess of a man who has turned his back to everyone and everything. Yeah, grief. Oh, yes, woman of God. Amen. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard, and it's scary. I don't know if it was a traumatic loss or an expected loss, but it sounds like it was unexpected. And so, can I ask why you turned your back to everyone and everything? Because they're probably people who want to be there for you. Sometimes when we get angry, we might not want to put other people through that, or that's hard. That's hard. But I'm sure there are people who want to be there for you. And greatest, thank you for liking the live. So I'm sorry you went through that, and I'd like to help you get through this. So Joseph, we're gonna be kind. Oh, did she die in the Titanic, the person I was talking about? No, she survived the Titanic. That's why she did the movie. And 2028, now that I think about it, my right leg does pop a lot. My left doesn't. Okay. You just want to win. It's my channel. All right. I'll let you win on that one. Yeah, if it's popping, it could easily be the right one. Okay. But hopefully it's healed and doesn't really hurt. Sophie is here. And do you still skate though? Holy F. I saw someone die, and ever since then I have insomnia and can't feel relaxed since 2 years. Oh my gosh. This is where I don't know if you're spiritual, but yeah, to realize, do you ever feel like that maybe it would happen to you, or that you're not safe? I don't know the situation behind the person dying, if it was a traumatic death or just somebody passing away, but kind of address the fear behind that. Is it a safety issue? Is it something in you that's afraid of dying, or coming to grips, or is there a fear? because that's from your stored trauma. And once you can get down to that, you can start sleeping again. And the thing with insomnia is once you get caught up in that cycle, it makes things worse because now you're anxious that you're not sleeping or upset that you're not sleeping. And because you're anxious and upset, then you're not sleeping even more. And try to take some hot baths, and they have, I shared a video on insomnia, tips and tricks for trying to get better sleep. So, nope, I'm not married. And Richard is here, but I'm sorry that you had to see that. And amen. Yes, Joseph, Jesus heals. Amen to that. Good evening, 6-7. You are a rebel. Andrew with the 6-7. And Chanja says, yeah, has to make a good song. Oh, I see what you're talking about. You just stubbed your toe. Was it your right or your left? Is it your left this time? Maybe it was Navarra's. Nice to have you here. Was it your left? Oh, I'm sorry. Pat, yeah, absolutely. I think spirituality, meditations, rehabilitation, and therapies help most to recover and get to the best health. I agree. Amen for that. Thank you for sharing that, Pat. Spirituality, like that's what's gotten me through, is having the faith. Sometimes it's hard to have faith, and you have to truly trust. You can't, all right, I have faith, but you have to really trust that it's going to be okay. It's almost like how like manifestation type stuff works, where when you believe in the end, it kind of manifests itself. So right now, if I'm like, I'm old, I'm ugly, I'm never going to get married, nobody wants me, or I suck at cooking, or whatever it is, it's almost like cementing that. But if I'm like, I have faith that the right man will come when the time is right, and then I'm just going to be a little bit more free. So if a guy approaches me, I'm not going to be like, yeah, what's he after? He's just going to use me. And so the energy is off. It changes so much. So faith makes a big difference. Skate says, no, they didn't think it's in the picture. Okay. David, hello, Enchanted Kanye West. Larry, as far as this year, am I allowed to say that? Is that going to flag me? The C19, no. I was teaching at the beginning of the year. I quit my job because there was outside the school, and I'm like, I'm done with it. But that's going around the schools right now already. So I've had it in the past. I've had a cousin that passed away from it, like right in the beginning. It was March or April when he passed, right after he was like 1,114. Like he was one of the first people to die from it. And that's why, sometimes when people don't go through things, I'm from the east side of Michigan, moved to the west side, and when I was on the west side, people are like, this is a bunch of BS, this is not real. And I'm like, no, it's real. My cousin just died. His dad was admitted an hour after his son died, and they were about to put him on a ventilator. Luckily, he avoided that, but his mom got blood clots, and I'm like, no, it's kind of real, but hopefully all of us stay safe. And with the mutations, hopefully, more and more people make it through without all those complications. It shows my right leg, it shows my left leg, but if I put myself in the direction of the photo, it's my right leg. Oh. Yeah, but you gotta remember how cameras flip it. I don't know. Depends on the camera too. Trying to think, what can I... Is there writing on your shirt? Look at other pictures, the writing on the shirt. That'll help us figure out which way the camera goes. Do any of them have like writing so you can see? So, you want me to do a kick flip? I can do a kick flip. Joseph, are you talking politics? Where is Martha? Martha Stewart? I have one of her recipe books, I think. Don't I? Skate says, nah, I already flipped it. And it's my right leg. I already knew it. Okay. Franco, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that. David, and Tuodros, you retracted your message. Uh-oh. And Joseph has the oh, I don't know what the symbol is. I'll have to see if Joseph comments again. I didn't know there was a symbol for it. Katie and Green. Hello, Green Sticky. Uh-oh. Haley. Lots of love to you, too. I'm very beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. What do you do when you're bored? I go on and do social media. Pedro. Hello. Que lindos ojos tienes. They're my beautiful eyes. Thank you. Gracias. Miller is here. Am I dating? No, not really. Yo, boss. Hey, Taryn. Good to have you. I know it, Taryn. I don't think you're the same Taryn. I heard Taryn for the first time, probably in 2004 was the first time I heard that name. When was the first time you heard Cynthia? What do you call a pig that knows karate? I don't know. Mark says double tap and drop a like, everyone, and subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mark. So, guys, go ahead and double tap. Hit that like button for me and definitely subscribe or follow. I would appreciate that. We are growing this channel. Also, link in bio. Sign up for the free community. Got a great group that's starting, and it also keeps you in contact with some financial opportunities that are coming up. And I'm going to think about doing some giveaways. Also, a way to contact me if you would like to do some free some one-on-one calls. We used to go to school together. We did. Where did we go to school? Shannon. I can't see you. Shannon, where did we go to school? Let me see. You just want me to pop on. Where did we go to school? 6, 7. A pork chop. To Bussy. We went to school together. Cupcake. Who's Cupcake? But someone stole my job. Uh-oh. Is Shannon my friend? I don't know, Shannon. I don't recognize spelling the name that way. 67, Michigan is a beautiful state, especially the Upper Peninsula. And Pedro, gracias. Bro, someone stole my... Oh my gosh. Got some 420 going on. From Ireland, Sureguard. Nice to have you, bro. Guys, let's play. Oh my gosh. What's my favorite motorcycle? A safe one. There's a devil's face in the background. Well, I got my Bible right here, so I'm fine. Skate says, no, it was my right foot because I was popping it and kicked the ground. Oh, you poor thing. And Sam the Man is in the house. Guys, the more you guys like and subscribe or follow, comment, donate, whatever, get the ball rolling, share the live. And the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. So, poor thing. I hope your foot feels better. And Maximed, confused, a soul survivor. What am I talking about? Pretty much whatever topics you guys want to talk about. My channel deals with mental health, mental illness, how to have good relationships. And Horton, thank you for the compliment. And Alice says, you did a 12-hour shift. I'm still on. I did log off. I've been live for about an hour now. So, no. There's one guy, Narc. What's his name? Anti-Narc. He's on all the time. All the time. But I've been on for an hour, so. And Samaya, thank you. Skate says, no, writing just a blue flower dress, but I'm sure it's my right leg. Okay, I'll believe you. All over world there are people. Very true. Samaya, no, I'm not with anybody right now. Debbie says, no, it's saying she was 79. See, didn't I say, okay, 79 sounds more realistic. And not saying Diane Keaton. Anybody know what happened to Diane Keaton? What's the secret of my happiness? I still have bad times. But just for me, a lot of it is God, to know that it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And the other, it's like I've been through so much. It's like whatever. I kind of relate it to, I hit 4 deer, um, the animal, in a year. And the first time I was like, like freaking out, like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And the second time you're like, oh, dang it. Like, oh, it happened again. The third time you're like, here we go again. Fourth time it's like, okay. You kind of get numb to it. Like I had somebody break into my place and torched my car while I was upstairs sleeping. And I was telling the cops, as long as my roommate's okay, because we were in the house and they torched my car. It could have been really bad. And I was like, as long as my roommate's okay. And they thought it was like some insurance scam. Um, until they found out that I have PLPD, personal liability, so you don't get any money. And then I had just gotten new tires and the brakes fixed, so I wouldn't have invested in my car if it was going to be torched, knowing I'm not even getting insurance money. But just an inner peace, you know, and just to keep a positive look. There are times I get sad or angry, but um, part of it is you guys, to be honest. It's nice having this community of people where we all kind of care. What socks are those? You tricking me, Horton. You didn't get any phone calls today. That's good. I do have a grown daughter. And we got Chappie from Tennessee. Nice to have you logging in. And this live, Brooklyn, we're talking about narcissistic abuse, relationships, how to have a good life, anything you want to talk about, kind of going with the flow. Chappie, thank you for the follow. I used to live in Tennessee, wouldn't mind moving back down there. Steven is in the house. Hunter, hello. Why am I not reading your comments, Samaya? I'm catching up. Skate says it feels better already, just hurt for like 3 minutes. Okay, good. And Jameson, 720. Luis, nice to have you. Hello, GL. I do have a Dixie view, Joseph. Yeah, I got a dog, Dixie. And Skate says I've got a good pain tolerance. I do too. I'm pretty lucky on that. But like paper cuts, like a baby, if it's little things, little pains hurt me, but completely break my leg, I'm like, yeah, it's broken. It's so weird. Dudley, it's going good. How's your day going? Got Junior in the house. Can I say hello, Louise? Hello. What's that? A Dixie Do is my dog. It's like investing? What do you mean, Joseph? And if I donate 80, yep, you can donate $80. Let me see you donate $80. That would be nice. So, yes, Tennessee. I used to live in Tennessee. Kind of struggling, Dudley. What's going on? Let me see if I can get Dixie. Pups, come here. Dixie. Come on. Dixie. It's late. She might be sleeping. Pups. Dixie. Come on. I don't know. She's going to ignore me. Kind of struggling. What's going on, Dudley? And Lucas here. Smash. Next question. You don't want to see a Dixie? What kind of pup? Let me go grab her. Can I go grab my dog? What color toenails? Pink. And for my dog, though, Skate, baby, if I'm scared, paper cuts are like, oh, what? Exactly, like paper cut. You need proof. You need proof of my pink toes or my dog. But yeah, those hurt so much more. And Billy is in the house. And Danny, good to have you. So, I thought I'd pop in here, and I just wanted to say that you guys really do make a difference in my life too. So I'm going to log off. We've been going live for about an hour, and I plan on going live again tomorrow. Real quick, if you guys have a topic request, I do want to make a video tonight before I go to sleep. But Tiffany, hi, my name is Lexi, and I was wondering if you can sing me happy birthday. Wish me one. Thank you. What's today's date, Tiffany? Why are you on? Got Lexi on Tiffany's. Take care, Aunt Karen Maestro. Oh my goodness. God bless you. Soren, I like that name. Am I saying it right? Dudley says, I'll look for you in the future. I hope I didn't bring down the room. No, you didn't. You didn't bring down the room. So lots of love to you guys. Lexi, happy birthday. And Johnny, thank you for liking the live. Johnny, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Look at that. You guys are so kind. Aw, I appreciate the gifts. Definitely. Here, Herlin? Is that right? Herlin? Lots of love to you guys. Aunt Karen. Have a good night, by the way. Still not paid, but I'll let you know. Okay, sounds good. Love you guys. Thanks for keeping me updated. See you in the next videos. Bye, guys. Yeah, you showed up at the end. I'll be on tomorrow night. Oh, thank you for the follow. I hope to see you tomorrow. Good night, guys.